What is going on, guys? Access Football 24. Now, this video is just talking about the things that I like the most about this game, the things that make the experience on having this game a very good experience, the things that make this game worth getting, the things that make me recommend this game to you, okay? The top things that I love about Access Football 24. Now, this list is not in any particular order. I'm just giving you my list. Now, I'm going to start by talking about what they did with the franchise mode, okay? If I start a new franchise, I can select how many teams I want in the league. Look at that. And I can put whatever teams I want in my league. I can create a number of teams and put them in my league. And I can do 8, 16, 24, or 32 teams. Or I can do this here. I can do a tier system and run 18 teams with 3 leagues. You know what I'm saying? So they're giving you all these different options that you can kind of do with your league, with your franchise when you start a league. And that I absolutely love. You can even do this right here if you just want to fill them in. You know, you just want to select your team and then fill the rest in with whoever. You don't care who's in your league. So they're giving you a lot of really awesome options when it comes to structuring your franchise. So that is an incredibly awesome thing that I like about Access Football. The other thing is, let me get into it. Well, no, I need to back out. Well, okay. Yeah, let me back out of that because that's not what I was trying to look at. The other thing is when you create your team, you know, your created team now has a lot more logos, okay? Let's take a look here. They have added some logos, and as you can see, they've categorized the logos. This is my cats. On the left-hand side at the top, you see where it says cats, L2, R2. That is how you go through the different categories. But if you look on the right-hand side, there's pages. There's 2 pages of different cat-based logos, okay? Then when I do R2, I go to another category. This time it's dogs. There's only 1 page, okay? Your next category is birds. You got 2 pages. And some of this stuff was not in the previous Access Football game, so they added a lot of logos to the game. And as you can see, there's 17 categories. That's quite a bit, you know what I'm saying? Okay, then you got your bears. You even got reptiles. Now, they got a scorpion on here. That's not a reptile. But it's just broken down into this frog is not a reptile either. It's an amphibian, but that doesn't matter. We get the point, right? You got a crocodile and an alligator. Well, I don't know which one that is. It's either a crocodile or not. And then you got this one here. So they've added a lot of logos to the game, and I already liked the logos they had, but they've added more just to kind of give you a lot more options. Now we're gonna look at some of these logos because some of these logos are crazy logos, and when I say crazy, I'm talking about in a good way. You got your miscellaneous animals. So let me get it. You got your monsters. Look at this. This right here is like a Medusa based logo. Now imagine that as a logo. I mean, that is just absolutely incredible. Okay, let me go back to that. And it's called, that category is called monsters. Look at these monsters. You got a cyclops right here. You got this ogre, whatever it is. And then you got this here too. These are both like similar. You got this bull, octopus, this type of monster, whatever that is. Maybe that's some type of ogre. Got your skull and something with, I'm not sure what that is. It's some type of monster though. And then you got 2 pages of monsters. You even got a 3-headed monster somewhere on here. Where's the 3-headed monster at? Right here. You even have a 3-headed monster. So they're giving you all these crazy, incredibly cool options. Let's go to the next category. They call this people. So yeah, you got your weapons, which these are really cool options. The swords. Then you got your objects. Got a few different tornadoes on here. Then you got just letters, based on cities and states and stuff like that. Then you got this stuff here. So yeah, that's another thing that I absolutely love about Access Football. So those are the main things that I absolutely love about it. Now let's go to the next thing. The challenge. The game has gotten way more challenging, and that is something that I really, really, really wanted. The challenge just wasn't there. Last year's was definitely more challenging than the previous one. Access Football 23 was more challenging than Access Football 21. I noticed it right away. So this game is definitely more challenging. The artificial intelligence of your opponent has improved significantly, I've noticed, in certain situations. Now there is some flaws in some of their clock management. You know what I mean? The clock management isn't superiorly intelligent, but it's definitely pretty good. It's better than it has been. The biggest flaw I've seen with players managing the clock is sometimes they'll catch the ball and there'll be no time left and they'll run out of bounds and it'll be in a situation where they're trailing late in the game or they're trailing before halftime, and it just, there's that. You would obviously try to fight and try to get to the end zone in that situation. So that's just kind of like a side note that I threw in there, but the challenge is definitely way better than it has been. So that is my list of things that I absolutely love about this game that actually makes the game better, puts the game on a higher level than it previously was, and it definitely makes the game worth getting. It's worth your $19.99. I will tell you that right now. Now, you know what I'm saying? It's not that super polished, realistic looking game that, where the players look absolutely real or anything like that, but it's a very enjoyable experience.